Every theory was leading up to this one. This is the last Plory Tape theory. Well, until he's a good brother decides to release another creepy tape. But what if I told you every video leading to this one was wrong? Well, partially wrong. If you haven't watched the previous video, here's a quick summary. There's this female TV-headed fox that is after the victims. We established that Plory, the picture on the first tape, eventually became one of these victims. But that's not all. He was blamed for this. Thus why we see Plory is always listening, which we theorized to be that Plory was listening to the two predators, Sakara and whoever else was there, which he recorded, and here's what we got today. Sakara found him and took the tape and made it sound like he did it all. Just a quick thanks to Bubble Soup, aka the Thinkable Bunny, for telling me what the last video's hidden messages actually were. Also, thanks for the creator for, well, creating and giving me hints on the way. Basically, when you put the first message into a Caesar cipher, you get I have the victims. And the second message translates in base 24 to Tyler is coming. Tyler is basically a clown. Well, I mean, he's a clown now. But what if I told you Tyler was the third victim? We'll talk about him a little bit later. But you should know by now that Plory is the second victim. But we don't know who the first is. Or do we? Remember that in one of our last theories, Plory was a human at one time, until he became a victim and turned into this alien-like figure he is today. If this theory is correct, this is what happens to all the people that get caught by Sakara. Surprisingly though, Sakara isn't the predator. Sakara is actually the first victim. That's why she has become a TV-headed fox, right? But how though? The tapes literally show that Sakara was doing it. Remember the first tape, quote unquote, Sakara was blaming Plory for something? That's what the predators are doing to Sakara. After the first tape, some people might have got suspicious. So instead of keeping on blaming Plory, they confessed. But they didn't. They blamed Sakara and acted like she was the kidnapper the whole time. I'm going to tell you that we never actually find out who the kidnappers are. So you guys can theorize that in the comments. Back on video 1, the people having a conversation was Kidnapper A and Kidnapper B. Except, the reason why we only hear one is because they might have been on opposite ends of the room. One of them closer to Plory. This isn't the most important though, so let's get back to Tyler. If you look at He Is a Good Brother's new video, you will notice the title. Hypnotizing Process Tyler Sakara 1. The whole video is basically a distraction, except for listen to him suffer and he's now under our control. Back to the title though. Let's break it down. Hypnotizing process. They're hypnotizing someone, obviously. Continuing Tyler. Obviously they're hypnotizing Tyler. But they're not only hypnotizing him. The final word, Sakara 1, tells us that they were also hypnotizing Sakara. But what does the 1 mean? Usually when there's two people, some people might call them Thing 1 and Thing 2. That tells us that the first Sakara is being hypnotized. Which means there's more Sakaras, meaning more victims. I think the listen to him suffer part is pretty much self-explanatory. This is the end of the final theory. Tell me what you guys think of this in the comments. And if you guys have anything to add on to this. But anyway, that's it for now. Until the Watcher comes.